It was as a result of my first trip to Cameroon in Central Africa when I was in college that I became aware of the African roots of African American culture. My host family in the town of Foumban welcomed me home and welcomed me to the source. This was the era when African Americans were taught that we had no African heritage. Yet these Africans, who were supposed to be so foreign to me, were in many ways surprisingly familiar. And they shared with me their sense of connection with people of African origin throughout the Americas. So it was my Cameroonian family that helped me realize that our African heritage is still a part of African American life. So after visiting much of Africa, I began traveling in the Americas to discover these communities and these connections for myself. I found African religious expressions in the ring shout of African American Christian churches in the United States and in religious institutions of West African Yoruba origin in Brazil. Everywhere I went, I found scattered pieces of Africa that had given birth to new life, creating new cultures that both recall Africa and are firmly rooted in experiences of the Americas. All over the Americas, I made new friends who recognized the importance of their African heritage. They were researching, documenting, and educating themselves and others about the rich cultures that their ancestors had created in the Americas. I dreamt of bringing together these people who, without knowing each other, or even knowing of each other's existence, had so much in common. I wanted to reassemble this scattered African diasporan puzzle that I had discovered in my travels.